All right, you are dialed into Understable Productions coverage of the Blue Ridge Disc Golf Club Championship for the year of 2017. I am the Fish. I am joined by the one and only Tom Daly. Tom Daly, how are you?
I'm doing quite mightily fine, Fish. Here we are. The year of the forehand.
That's next year or this year?
Currently this year.
Okay, here we go. This is Maz leading us off. He is in the semifinal, matched up against Mr. Evan Shafer. He flicks one up there. He caught a tree, and as does Brice. So
new pin placement here on hole one. Little tricky to film, especially here in the snow.
I'll take your word for it. All right, well, Brett gets around the corner. That's what you want here. They've moved it kind of back to the right from the original long location, which adds a little distance, but it does open up a second lane, which you're seeing here. And Evan really, takes advantage of a nice strong shot up the gut.
That's his red banger, I believe.
He's got a little work to do there, but shouldn't be too much trouble. Naz.
Heiser's out a little early there.
All right, now here comes Brett. He's got a couple lines he can choose from. Oh,
the skip.
Didn't see that coming.
Snow skip.
Wow, he's trying to play the conditions there, Tom.
Brice, circle one. Oh,
wow. And this is what we expect from the man they call the Doctor. Let's see if Brett can answer back. The circle's edge putt of his own.
Oh, beautiful.
No trouble. Man, some nice putting here.
Let's see if Maz can complete
on the
it.
First hole. Okay, they all get their pars after having a little trouble, but did Brett get a birdie?
Incredible putting thus far in the snow. Grip is a huge issue in these conditions.
Evan from about 18. Oh no.
Can't complete.
Off the
Looks
band.
like
And
Maz is getting one there.
All right. So we see a birdie for Maz. And then pars for Brice.
I believe it was a par for everybody except Evan actually who bogeyed. But
there you go.
Yes.
Killer drives kicking off hole 2 here.
And Evan, he catches
late
the
tree.
But man, he really got a hold of it. He's well over the wall obstacle they have set up.
Brice, who tends to have hole 2 long dialed, parks it.
He got a lot of distance on that one. No interference. Ooh, Brett again hisering, but catches the tree. So he's on the right side of the fairway. As you can see, heavily wooded course here. This is the Meadowcreek Gardens, affectionately known as The Gardens.
Capital T, capital G.
By the club members here. All right, Maz. He's going to try and make this approach.
Early tree again. Plenty of them, though, in his way.
And Evan...
with that red banger again. Heiser's out a little early, but he should be looking at a putt.
He took a run at it.
As running it, medal.
All right, so as long as they both clean up here...
Brice, no problem. Inside the circle, birdie.
We should note that we are playing points here. This is a skins matchup.
Very worth noting.
Oh no.
Evan.
This is, well...
Maz, with an opportunity he did not expect, takes one. Not that it really matters at this point. Oh, thank God it doesn't.
It's not going to do anything for his confidence, Tom.
Well, all right.
So the Doctor maintains the 1-0 lead.
Maz stays up by 2 after 2. Evan with the box. Looks like we missed Maz's drive here.
Oh. And Evan is off the tree. Well, he'll have a clear look, it looks like, from where he's positioned. Let's see if Brice can get down there.
I believe this is his dynamic
Came
disc.
out a little low.
Verdict, lucid plastic.
He
Indeed,
scooted
it is.
past the.
Got past the wall.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
And Brett sailing well there, but a lot of trees in this hole.
Evan with his upshot again. Tough filming conditions in addition to tough discing conditions.
The disc golf was chilly. All right. And is that the rhino?
I do believe that is one of his many rhinos.
Ah, and look at this, Brett.
Puts it in the bullseye.
Brice, yeah, he caught the bullseye there. That had to be from at least, what, 85 or 90 feet?
At least. Maz with a huge look here. Circle 2. No
Oh,
problem.
my. And that is going to be a...
Huge.
Do we have some understable replay available?
Not quite yet. We're still working on that.
That would qualify.
Yeah, we'll call it understable.
Okay. Speaking of coverage, looks like Castrodale maybe not pleased with the presence of the cameraman.
Well,
so here we see Maslin, and you know he didn't catch any trees.
can't complain about a shot like that.
Probably not exactly what he was looking for, but turned over a little early. Evan rips it. I'll see if it. And now,
A sidearm hole, and up steps the man with no sidearm.
as they say, when it rains, it snows, and it's all coming up
No.
Millhouse for Evan right now.
Well, he laughed it off.
But look at that. Brice into the tree.
Brett with the beautiful turnover.
It seems like when Brice plays this hole, he either hits that tree or he's looking at a birdie. Let's see how he recovers.
The rhino again, I believe.
Oh, and he cranks it.
Oh, yeah.
And
Look
it's
at that.
Finishing softly. He's going to be on this side of the dry river, but we'll have a good look.
It's like he made a little disc angel with that snow.
Look at Evan. Ah, and if he doesn't hit that tree,
Really like a green hit.
Maslin recovering.
Another tree.
Wow.
He should be inside the circle, though.
This course is showing its teeth here, Tom.
It's got quite a few of them.
Oh, but Brett makes it look easy.
Beautiful.
It's one of the best upshots we've seen in this semifinal.
Brice looking to save it here. From circle 3.
And he runs it.
Again, great attitude.
He knows how to play the game. He knows he needs to go for points. He might as well run it there. Besides, you want to have fun.
Absolutely. He who has the most fun wins. Maz connects.
And Maslin is just pouring it on at this point. Poor Evan didn't see this one coming. He's up 4-0 after 4.
Hole 5.
I don't know what's hotter here, Tom, the disc golf action or this wood stove.
Quite the opposite of the conditions we're looking at here. Ooh!
And wow, direct bounce back. So he doesn't go into the water. There's no OB penalty, but wow, he did not gain a lot of distance.
Not the
off of the
tree
tee.
action he was looking for.
All right, let's see if Evan can capitalize here.
Look at that stand up.
Does he ever? It flattens out. And what a finish. Up by the concrete wall.
Unbelievable.
You see some graffiti there. Signature look of the Gardens disc golf course. Love the local color.
Not quite as direct a route as Evan's shot, but Brett's going to be looking at a putt there.
Yeah,
Uphill.
you can't see it from this vantage point, but there are some large trees past the concrete wall at the bottom. Which Brice has gotten over, but it's not a clear look from there. All right, here's the recovery for Maz. It's flexing early. Oh, and he's
That's not what he had drawn up in his head there.
gonna have some work left. And he's got to make this. Yeah, he takes a run at it, but if you were just playing for strokes there, he may have been a little more conservative.
Almost a killer tree action off that.
But yeah,
Brett,
gotta miss
Excuse
that
me.
one tree.
Brice, the birdie.
Oh, he's off. Oh, and he's lucky he didn't get the rollaway there, Tom.
Almost a classic hole.
Now, here's a
5
chance
rollaway.
for Evan to get a point back, and he does with a great putt.
He's in it, folks.
It's right inside the circle. It's a great putt at elevation, and it's a death putt, really, because if you roll off there, as we saw, Brice was close to rolling down the hill. It's easy.
I've taken many a triple bogey in that case. Oh, and look at the snow for hole 6.
All right, Shafer has really got this. Needs this one to connect. He's got the distance.
Yeah,
Wow,
Evan.
it caught a tree.
Wow,
But still, really good rip there.
unbelievable drive.
Maslin to answer. He also gets a hold of it. Let's see how this ends up.
Plenty of air under that pink destroyer, I believe. A classic in Maz's bag.
Not quite as long as Evan's throw, but they'll both have a, just outside 40 for luck.
If I had to guess, I think Brett's throwing a destroyer, maybe a Firebird here.
Now you say of these 4, Brett's probably the longest off the tee.
9 times out of 10, however, it looks like in this particular case, Evan
Is closest to the pin. Let's see what
CTP.
Brice does. Oh, he's gone a little bit wide. Wow. Yeah, he's caught some flack there over the right. He's closer to the short pin than the longer pin.
Indeed.
You see how this is upshot?
This log wall, fresh to the gardens. I'd say a month, maybe 2 max old.
Yeah, they like to change the elements here, and it adds a lot of fun to the gameplay.
Maz,
Just yesterday, the whole location was changed on hole 1.
distance is in Brett's wheelhouse. Oh,
And he usually hits those.
am side. Evan, to maintain momentum.
There you go, Evan.
All right, and he drills it.
All day, Evan with his white AVR.
That's a birdie.
That is indeed another one for Shafer.
What a fantastic shot.
Brice, no problem.
He really positions himself well at the tee. Brice, he cleans up his par.
Not too clean on the taking the disc out of the basket.
Tell you
but-
what, these guys make par on long look pretty easy.
Oh, hey, Brett. Great to see you, too.
Okay, so we're heading into hole 7. It's a short hole, even along the long, but you got to watch out for
Evan needs
this tree.
No. Oh, B!
Oh, wow, nice production value there.
Thank you, Fish.
Yeah, so he did go into the creek, which is active to the right. You obviously can't see it from the tee.
Beautiful
Take our word
shot
for it.
from Maz. This is going to be trouble for Evan.
It takes a lot of discs. Wow. And as long as that got through, Brett should be looking at a putt.
We're laughing, too, Brett.
You got one last time. I get this one.
All right, here comes Brice. Let's see what he can sail up here. This is usually a pretty consistently strong hole for the doctor.
One of the few holes that he's not throwing a mid-range or a putter on, I believe. Probably for the extreme hyzer that's needed on this for the long position.
Oh, and it's soft, and it's luxurious.
Nice shot, Mike.
Surgical.
Let's see.
Evan needs this.
This is...
He's throwing for par.
Oh, no.
Evan.
That's not going to help his cause.
Not what he was looking for.
Grip probably becoming an issue at this
And
point.
whoa. And
Maybe even hunger.
now, I was not here on site. I guess this means that Maslin's cleanup shot for bird is looking relatively easy.
Should be no problem.
Oh, baby.
This is Brett. He's got to take a run at it. Oh, he's a little long. Brice for his birdie.
No problem.
Okay, that's another point there.
Brice doing Brice things.
And Maslin has defeated Shafer. As
That's
we
it for Evan.
Go into hole 8, and we need to see Brett have a little rally here. He's got to get 2 in a row. Let's see what happens.
He's got it in him. We're looking at a rematch right now of actually the 2016 Club Championship.
Yeah, we need a little context here. Defending champion Brice
Going up against the runner-up last year, Brett, again,
in the semifinal.
proving
Oh, and a lucky tree because he was looking like he was going to head out of bounds there, Tom.
big time.
We've got another active creek here to the right. The cliffs of Daly. You've got Baker Beach.
Absolutely. Brett dials up a beautiful
My
shot.
goodness, did he outdrive the pin, folks? He is way down there.
No,
He is seriously down there. That is
Nice
That's a huge drive.
He's making it look easy here,
We-
folks, in the snow.
When you
But
consider how wet the disc is, that's incredible.
longest hole on the course, actually, here. Long, hole 8.
All right. Oh, here comes Brice.
From a
Oh,
knee.
Nice response. Let's see where it's at.
He seemed reluctant about it.
All right. Let's see if Brett can put this
Anheuser putt, very tricky.
one. And a roll away. That's not what he was looking for.
Roll could have been worse.
Okay, now we've seen this kneeling putt before. It's quite accurate. Ah, the Page Pierce doesn't pay off.
Speaking of bad rolls,
You got that right.
Oh.
Looks like he's away, but Brett is going to go ahead and putt.
this is the end of the season right here for Brett if he misses.
Get in. My goodness, he caught chains and basket, but he also caught the ground. There's Brice, just cleaning up the mess. You can see nerves there coming into play.
All right.
A gentleman's fist pound.
Damn, dude.
And that's going to wrap it up. So TD Hawk, I believe, calls for the next round to start right here.
On hole 9,
Right.
the finals are starting here.
We're not going back to hole 1. Hole 9 is where we pick up. We've got Jackson. We've got Maslin.
Nice little gallery forming, too. I like this. In the snow, keep in mind. It's
All right.
been snowing since
A little
7 a.m.
over.
Maz with the drive.
Stable. Oh, my. And we've got another OB. That's...
Not the way he was looking to start his final round here.
And Brice, he's laying up. Yeah. He's just going to play this one easy because he knows that Maslin has a really tough upshot from the beach with a penalty.
Crossing the creek here.
Brett's competitive. I mean, Brice is competitive. That's why he's the defending champ. Is that 3 years in a row or 2?
This is his second year in the finals.
Okay.
Last year was his first championship.
And there we see Hawk, our tournament director, given the ruling.
You go, Brice.
Drop for Maz. No problem on the layup with Bryce's yellow
All
rhino.
right, so where he's looking at par, let's see. Yeah, he would have had to put that in.
Let's see.
And there we go, conceding the hole, and it's just like that. The
Brice
doctor
takes the
up
quick
by
lead.
1.
Here we go. New pin placement on 1 again.
And no trees here.
Bryce throwing a black disc is not helping.
I couldn't tell if I don't think he caught me.
Maz trying to stay as warm as he can here.
Good for the big flick.
He does have the flick, which the new pin placement is very friendly for a good flick. Here we go with his orange destroyer.
And it makes the turn. He doesn't catch any trees. He's going to be positioned there for a nice little
Not a bad spot.
upshot.
Should be able to get up to that
looks
for a
like
par.
looks like Brice did catch some interference. He's got some work to do. It's that yellow rhino
Again.
cruising,
Wow.
and he's outside of the second circle there.
Well within his range. Missed that, but I do believe Maz made it inside the circle on that upshot. The doctor, folks.
Wow, and that's what he does, consistently keeping the pressure on.
Maz matches.
We've got to push.
Still Jackson by 1. After 2, going into the courses hole 2.
And these guys are consistently some of the lowest tags in the entire club, Tom. They play well week to week.
Absolutely. I think we got to give a little shout out to Maslin, too, for having a killer 2017.
Yeah.
Really had some great matches.
And let's not forget, helped do a lot of maintenance out of the Greene County course.
Heart of gold.
And it's a good time to give a shout out to the guys that volunteer a lot of their time
Absolutely.
to making the course look as beautiful as it is.
Sebring, LeBlanc, Billy, all of them.
Give it up.
Maz with his pink destroyer fades out a bit early. Might have even been before the wall down there. He doesn't appear to be too happy about it.
All right, again, making long look easy. He's going to be tapping in for an easy par. Maslin, a little more trouble. Whoa, he flicks up. And, oh,
Wow.
my goodness.
Good out, dude.
That was not an easy shot, folks.
I'm not sure I understand what I just saw.
That was Maz for you, right
That's what we
there,
call playing
Fish.
the trees, folks.
Absolutely.
All right, he's just got to clean this up and he can maintain pace.
You got
Great
Maslin.
putt.
Way to
It's
push
another
it.
push.
Okay, and you can see the moisture there gathering on Maslin's pants. It's been wet and cold all day. The fatigue has got to be starting to wear on them a little bit.
You got to keep in mind, too, it's about 4:15, 4:20 right now. The sun is scheduled to set around 4:50, and they're playing until we have a distinct winner.
We've had disc golf going since about 10 in the morning here for this club championship.
Along with snow since 10 in the morning. Spirits are high, though.
Couldn't get much higher. Oh, but he could have used a little more elevation on that drive.
Oh, man. All right. Brice with his upshot. Again, both at early trees. This fairway is brutal.
Ah, and another guardian tree taking down the upshot. Maslin
Yeah,
has
signature
a little more
flick
open
upshot.
look. Whoa, he's going way outside.
He's got a putt.
I'm not sure he hit a tree, but it didn't really land in a great position. Here we see the flick from Brice.
Rare flick. And maybe that's why. He's got some work to do there. Meanwhile, Maslin for par. And most likely a point.
Wow. Again,
Maz!
dial up the slow-mo. That was a great putt. Give it up for Maslin there.
Unbelievable putt. This late in the
He
day,
ties it up.
probably can't feel his hands, but he can feel the
His
chains.
putting has been very accurate in this final so far. And he steps up and throws a very similar shot to what he had in the semifinal.
Still got it.
Let's see if he can improve on his upshot.
Brice.
The hoodie is down. Oh, and there you go. He didn't catch the tree that time.
That is a pretty turnover.
I believe the conditions were looking at a birdie or early tree. And he's looking at
That
it.
was not.
And we see the reaction there. He knows that that was not a good time to make an error. Here comes the doctor.
Trying to capitalize. Still might be able to get one here.
I
though.
feel like we're watching an instant replay of this playing of the hole earlier.
A huge putt here.
Woo! Just off the basket.
This AVR takes a little nick off the cage.
Just needed a little more oomph to get it over that edge. And there we go.
The doctor gets one.
So the score jumps to Jackson 2, Maslin 1. We're going to hole 6.
Hole 5.
Well,
Hole 6 on the.
on the docket. Hole 5 in your hearts. And there's a huge crushing drive. Skip. He's off the steps.
Nice rip.
That's a great place to be. Again, similar to where he was in the semifinal, a little more distance.
He is taking steps towards his second
Maslin
championship.
caught a tree the first time he played this, and he catches maybe the same, a different result, but also not good.
Better result, though.
Much better. But he's still got work to do. He tosses up, and he's caught a second tree, but we'll have a long look at par.
He elects the hyzer line here.
Okay, well, and yep, Brice smells the point floating in the water, and he dives after
Plays
it.
smart disc golf, lays up, gets his point.
Here we go. Jackson 3, Maslin 1. It's hole 6.
Snow has leveled off a tad for Brice's drive here. Oh, man.
And he crushes this. Woo! That's almost where he was after his second shot.
That's in his
the
range.
semifinal.
He's got to look for the championship right now.
Here we go.
Maslin to match and stay in.
And he catches a tree. That was sailing, Tom. He at least had another 50 feet on that one.
Easily.
Let's see if he can
Huge putt.
recover. He needs this. His putting's been so good.
Come on, bud.
Just misses it.
Jackson for the championship.
of a sudden, look at this. He pounces.
Wow.
That's it.
An unbelievable 4-1. You blink and it's
Hey,
over.
congrats, man.
Brice wins
Nice
another
job,
hole.
dude.
Another skin.
That's it.
And it's over.
Nice job,
The
man.
era of Brice continues. Next year, it'll be a
We
dynasty.
got a few words,
Back-to-back
Brice?
champion. We've seen him appear in the finals now 3 years in a row. There's Hawk. TD making it happen.
We're signing off, folks. We'll
Hey.
see you next year.
Thank you for tuning in to the Understable Productions of this year's 2017 Blue Ridge Disc Golf Club Championship. Your champion, Brice Jackson. Thanks, Tom.